We're taking action for parents now with a look at the digital change that's happening in our children's schools. More schools are integrating online and computer-based courses into the curriculum, and some schools, in fact, it's required to graduate. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino is here now to talk about how to get the kids engaged in online learning. Always good to see you.
You too.
You know, some parents hear that and they may push back, they may be resistant, but you say don't be. This is a good thing. Plus, it's here to stay.
It is here to stay, and like you just said, they're requiring it for graduation in some schools, that they learn to take classes and complete classes online. A lot of jobs nowadays require kids or people to go online and apply for the job, or they have to take certain courses online before they get the job. So it's very important for them to know how to communicate effectively online, you know, get their message across, maybe even through video chat. So it's very important that they become comfortable online while taking things. And the best part about it is if a kid needs more time, they can learn at their own pace. So a kid could take online classes, and instead of it being for the whole class, it's individual just for him or her. So if they take longer learning a certain thing, they can take the time and replay and do it over and over again.
So as a parent, how do I get my kids to engage then?
Well, there's a ton of wonderful online programs. One of my favorite is K-12, and that's a full program. You know, online classes can help kids get extra credit. I know a cousin of mine has already completed her first 2 years in college, and she just graduated high school because on her extra time she went online and took courses. So it's great for a kid who wants to get ahead. It's also great for a kid who maybe doesn't do so well during a class in the school year and wants to take it in the summer to get a better grade or get ahead or earn extra credit. So it's something that they can do on their own time, whether it be after school or during the summer. It's a great opportunity for them.
The one thing that you mentioned a little while ago, I think we need to go back to that, is just the flexibility. It allows kids to learn at their own pace, and there's nothing more frustrating for a parent than to have their child in a class struggling. But with this, you know, everybody can, you know, learn on their own.
That's right. And whether they're getting credit for the class or whether it's just helping them like a tutor for the class they're not doing so well in, it's awesome. Some of the things you need to remember, though, it needs to be an independent child, a child who loves to read, who's good at reading. If not, they'll get distracted. Some kids are great with face-to-face interaction. Some kids are great online, but they have to be very disciplined, and they can't just be left there in front of the computer. Parents really have to come over and go, hey, what you're doing, what are you doing, how's it going, how are you keeping up, so that they don't get lazy and fall behind.
Okay, we're out of time now, but very quickly, the Tampa Bay Parenting Back to School Fair coming up.
Back to School Fair August 10th. We'll actually have some great online vendors there at the event, so if parents are interested in finding out more, they can actually talk to them face to face right there.
Awesome. And before the kids go back to school, she'll be back with us next week. We'll talk about boating safety.
That's right.
And if you missed any of Angela's points this week, you want to share the information with another parent, just go to abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues at tampabayparenting.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.